Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into one of my favorite books about communication,
Oh, yeah.
How to Talk to Anyone.
I love that book.
It's amazing, and I'm excited to share with you 5 takeaways that I thought were just super interesting and impactful.
Awesome.
This book is packed with 92 little tricks for big success in relationships.
Wow. 92.
I know, right? It's like everything from like nonverbal cues to conversation techniques.
It's a classic for a reason.
It is.
Lil Landers really hit the nail on the head with a lot of this.
She really did.
Yeah.
It's such a great book. So are you ready to unlock some secrets?
I am. Let's go.
All right, first up is a technique that can totally change how people see you.
Really?
It's all about the power of a smile, but not just any smile, a flooding smile.
Interesting. I've always thought a smile is a smile.
Right, like what makes this one different?
Yeah.
Well, have you ever noticed how some people's smiles just seem more genuine,
Yeah.
captivating?
Like they're really happy to see you.
Yes, exactly. And Lowndes explains that the secret is all in the timing.
Okay.
So instead of just like flashing an immediate grin when you greet someone,
Right.
you try pausing for just a split second, making eye contact,
Okay.
and then letting this big warm smile just spread across your face.
Gotcha.
It's like you're saying this smile is just for you.
So you're kind of like holding back the smile a little bit and then
Yeah, almost like a delayed reaction a little bit.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because then it seems more genuine.
Yeah, it's not just like a smile that you give everybody.
Yeah.
It's like you're like, oh, there you are. And then you smile.
That's cool. I like that.
I know, it's a cool technique.
Yeah.
Okay, ready for takeaway number 2?
Yes, I am.
This one is based on a true story you might find kind of surprising.
Oh.
It's called Hans's Horse Sense,
Okay.
and it's about a horse named Clever Hans,
Clever Hans.
who supposedly can solve math problems.
I've heard of this horse, I think.
You have?
Yeah, wasn't there something, like he wasn't actually doing math?
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Yeah. So it turns out Hans wasn't actually like crunching numbers or anything.
Right.
He was super attuned to his owner's nonverbal cues.
Oh, so he was reading the owner.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So it was like subtle shifts in their posture or facial expressions, even the audience.
Wow, so he was really good at reading people then.
He was.
Okay.
And that's really the big takeaway here.
Uh-huh.
Just like Clever Hans, we can all get better at being aware of those subtle cues
Right.
that our listeners are giving us.
I like that.
So it's about really paying attention to their body language,
Okay.
their tone of voice,
Mhm.
even like the littlest changes in their expression.
So it's almost like becoming a human lie detector,
It is. It really is.
but in everyday conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a great takeaway.
Yeah, so you start to notice like these little inconsistencies
Right.
that tell you what someone is really thinking or feeling.
Yeah, like they say one thing, but their face says another. Exactly. Yeah, and you're like, wait a minute. Okay, so moving on to takeaway number 3.
All right.
I think a lot of people can relate to this one
Okay.
because it's about a common fear, small talk. Have you ever dreaded those first few moments of a conversation?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
It's so awkward.
Trying to figure out what to say?
Yeah. And you don't want to sound dumb.
I know.
And you want to make a good impression.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's tough.
Well, Lowndes has this great technique called Never the Naked City.
Okay, Never the Naked City.
I love that name.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And the idea is to always have some interesting little facts
Okay.
about your city or hometown ready to share.
So instead of saying like, how about this weather,
Yes.
you have something more interesting to say.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it could be something historical like, did you know that my city was once a major hub for shipbuilding?
Oh, that's a good one.
Or something quirky like, my hometown is famous for having the world's largest ball of yarn.
That's funny.
I know. Yeah, I like that.
It's about turning those simple facts into like captivating conversation starters.
Right, because then they can ask you questions about it.
Exactly.
And the conversation keeps going.
And it makes you seem more knowledgeable and engaged.
Yeah, and then you don't have to think of things on the spot,
Yeah. I know it takes the pressure off.
which is the worst part of small talk.
It is.
Okay, I like that one a lot.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of feeling more at ease in conversations,
Okay.
let's move on to takeaway number 4,
All right.
which is all about creating that sense of instant rapport
Yes.
and connection.
Okay.
Have you ever just felt like you clicked with someone right away?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like you're on the same wavelength,
Uh-huh.
understanding each other without even trying.
It's like you just get each other.
You just get each other.
Yeah.
Well, this technique is called echoing,
Echoing. Okay.
and it can help create that feeling. And it involves subtly mirroring the language and the terms that the other person is using.
Oh, so like you kind of repeat back some of the words that they're saying.
Yeah, but not in a weird way.
Okay, good.
You know, it's subtle.
Right.
It's about reflecting their style and their vocabulary in a way that feels natural.
Okay, so it's more about like matching their energy
Exactly.
and the way they're speaking.
Yes.
Okay.
So the book gives this great example of a furniture salesperson
Okay.
named Penny.
Penny.
And she uses this technique like masterfully.
Really?
So she adapts her language based on the industry of her client.
Oh, that's smart.
So if she's talking to someone in advertising, she'll say things like, your advertising agency.
Okay.
But if she's talking to someone in publishing, it's your publishing house.
Oh, that's so smart.
Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah, it's like she's speaking their language.
She is.
Yeah.
And it shows she understands their world.
Right, exactly.
All right, ready for our final takeaway.
Yes, bring it on.
Okay, this one is all about handling those situations gracefully,
Okay.
where someone keeps pressing you about something
Oh, yeah.
that you don't want to discuss.
Like a nosy aunt at Thanksgiving.
Exactly like that.
Yeah.
Have you ever been trapped in a conversation and you just wished you could escape?
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Politely, but without causing offense.
Right, because you don't want to be rude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where Lowndes' broken record technique comes in.
Broken record.
I know.
Okay.
It's so simple, but it's so effective.
How does it work?
So when someone keeps pushing on a topic you don't want to talk about, you calmly repeat the same response,
Oh, okay.
using the exact same words and tone of voice
Oh, that's fun.
every time they try to pry.
So you just keep saying the same thing over and over again.
You do. It's like a broken record.
Yeah.
And it works.
So they get the hint.
They do. The book shares this great story about a woman named Barbara
All right.
who uses this technique like a pro. So she's constantly getting these intrusive questions about her separation from her business partner.
Oh, that's personal.
It is so personal, right?
Yeah.
But she just stays calm and collected. And she repeats this phrase, we've separated, but the company is unaffected,
No matter what they ask.
no matter what.
Wow, she's good.
She is.
So it's a way to shut down the conversation without being rude.
Exactly.
Interesting.
She's setting a boundary, but she's doing it calmly.
Right, and consistently.
Exactly.
Okay.
So there you have it.
Wow.
5 of my favorite takeaways from how to talk to anyone.
Those are great.
That, I think, can really make a difference for people.
Yeah, these are very practical,
Yeah.
like actionable steps you can take.
Yeah, and I love how Leah Lowndes just breaks down these communication skills
Yeah.
into steps anyone can follow.
It's like she gives you the tools to decode human interaction.
She does. It's like a secret decoder ring.
I love that analogy.
Right. From mastering that flooding smile to becoming a clever hands
Yeah.
at reading those nonverbal cues.
Yeah, you can really level up your communication.
It's all about connecting with people on a deeper level
Yeah.
and navigating those social situations with confidence and grace
And less awkwardness.
and so much less awkwardness.
I love it.
Me too.
All right, so are you ready for part 2?
I am or you?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so you know how we were talking about mirroring their language?
Right?
It's not about mimicking their every word or gesture.
Okay.
It's more about finding that balance.
Right.
So the book gives this great example
Okay.
of a furniture salesperson named Penny.
Penny, the furniture salesperson.
Yeah.
All right.
And she uses this technique so well.
Oh, wow.
She adapts her language based on what her client does.
Oh, interesting.
So if she's talking to someone in advertising,
Okay.
she'll refer to it as their advertising agency.
Gotcha.
But if she's talking to someone in publishing, she calls it their publishing house.
Oh, that is so smart.
Because she's speaking their language.
She is.
She understands their world.
Exactly.
That's a great way to build rapport.
It is.
I love that.
All right. Ready for our final takeaway.
Let's hear it.
This one is all about how to gracefully handle those situations
Okay.
where someone keeps pressing you
Oh.
about something you don't want to talk about.
Like politics at a family gathering?
Oh, yeah, like that.
Yeah,
Have you ever felt trapped in a conversation
definitely.
and you just wish you could politely escape
All the time.
without, like, causing offense?
Right. You don't want to be rude.
You know,
It's a tough one.
it is. And this is where Lowndes' broken record technique comes in.
The broken record technique.
Yeah.
Okay, I like the name.
It's so simple, but it's so effective.
I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
So when someone keeps pushing you on something you don't want to discuss, you just calmly repeat the same response.
Oh, so you just keep saying the same thing over and over again?
Exactly.
No matter what they ask you.
Using the exact same words in the same tone of voice every time.
So you're not really engaging with their questions?
Nope.
You're just like a broken record.
Just like a broken record.
Okay, I got it.
It works.
I can see how that would be effective.
It is.
People probably get annoyed and give up.
They do. They eventually get the hint.
Yeah.
The book tells a story about a woman named Barbara
Okay, Barbara.
who uses this technique like a pro.
Right.
She's constantly getting all these intrusive questions
Oh, yeah.
about her separation from her business partner.
That's way too personal.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But she stays so calm.
Good for her.
I know, she just keeps repeating this phrase.
What'd you say?
We've separated, but the company is unaffected.
That's a good response.
It's perfect, right?
Yeah, it shuts down the conversation.
It does.
But it's not rude.
Exactly. It's setting a boundary.
I'm gonna have to try that one.
It's a good one,
I
right?
know that.
So there you have it.
Those are amazing.
5 of my favorite takeaways from How to Talk to Anyone.
I feel like I could use these right away.
I know, me too. And I think they can really make a difference for people.
They're so practical.
They are.
And easy to understand.
And I love how Leah Lounge just breaks down these communication skills
Yeah.
into steps anyone can follow.
She's a great teacher.
She is. It's like she gives you this secret decoder ring.
I love that analogy.
Learn
It's
like-
like you're unlocking the secrets of human interaction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So from mastering the flooding smile
Right.
to becoming a clever hands at reading nonverbal cues,
All these techniques can really help.
they can help you connect with people
Yeah.
on a deeper level and navigate those social situations.
And reduce that awkwardness.
Yes, so much less awkwardness.
I'm all about that.
Me too.
I feel like everyone could benefit from this book.
I think so too. And if you're ready to like really level up your communication skills,
Mm-hmm.
I highly recommend checking out the full book.
Yeah, where can people find it?
Well, you can actually get it for free when you sign up for a trial of Audible.
Oh, that's a great deal.
I know.
I love audiobooks.
They're so convenient.
Yeah, you can listen to them while you're doing other things.
Exactly.
Like commuting or working out.
Yeah. So be sure to check out the link
Okay.
in the show notes.
All right.
And speaking of connecting with us,
Yes.
don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we love having you here.
We do. And hit that notification bell.
Yes, so you don't miss any new episodes.
Exactly. You'll get notified every time we release a new deep dive.
We have so many great topics coming up.
We do.
I'm excited.
And we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, definitely.
Leave a comment down below and let us know
Okay.
which takeaway resonated with you the most.
Yeah, or if you have a communication tip
Oh, yeah.
that's worked really well for you,
We'd love to hear it.
share with us.
Share it with the community.
Yeah.
And if you know someone who could benefit from these tips,
Mm-hmm.
be sure to share this episode with them.
Yeah, spread the love.
Spread the word about effective communication.
Let's make the world a more communicative place.
I love that. Until next time, happy communicating, everyone.